one of the tape, maybe I told you about the guy who he is short and fat and, brunette. And his wife was tall, like a modern, beautiful blonde, But they're so happy together, 10 years strong already, and 2 kids later. And because the taxi driver just complained about his wife, why is she, give him hard time. Maybe she's not happy with him. I said, you have to pay more attention to her, because I saw it when you come home, you hug your daughter first and you ignore your wife on the side. Your wife is number one. He asked me who should be number one in his life, his grandmother or his mother, his daughter or his wife. I say, your wife. Sorry. I say, your wife. Because your grandmother or mother, they already had your grandpa and dad. And your daughter is going to have somebody that she will even forget to pronounce your name soon. She's already 16. Yeah, soon she will not even know what your name is if she get a boy. And your wife is the only one that stick with you through all the time. After every mother die or the daughter gone out, your wife is the one you have to live with. So you have to be nice to her all the time. She's number one, and always have to let her know that. So, for example, and he said, how I do this? I try, but I have no time. I'm a taxi driver. I say, you have time. If you have time to hug your daughter, then you have time to hug your wife. Hug your wife first, and hug your daughter after. Or don't hug even, okay. Okay, pat her on the head and say, oh, good girl. Yeah, but your wife, you have to hug her along. Even say, come home, I'm tired. I say, you hug her, you also feel tired. You don't hug her, you also feel tired. So just hug her then. Yeah? What's the use? And then when she hugs you back and she loves you, then maybe you don't feel tired anymore. Huh? He said, how do I do this? And I said, you have even 5 minutes, you come and hug her and tell her you love her. You have 2 minutes, you do that. Whenever you come home, you have only 1 minute, 2 minutes, you do that. If you're tired, you don't want to, but you do that. Because she stay home all day and waiting for you. You go outside 12 hours or maybe you go back 6 hours, but then she's at home all day, she wait for you. You have to let her know that you always love her, because you go out there, you're free, but she's at home, she don't know what you're doing. Yeah, maybe that's why she's, afraid maybe you have another girl or something, who knows, yeah? Because one day I really need him after midnight. What's emergency? I told you I don't always know when to go, like 1 week in advance. No, sometimes I know it just half an hour before. So I call him as an emergency. And his wife was jealous, so he was telling me like this. I said, because you don't love her enough. If you show more of your love, then she'll be always secure. And she would never think that you have any other woman beside. So I keep telling him, I say, remember we'll go out eating together my last day with your friend who work in my room, in my house, because I have some people who come and work in my little house, installing this and that, a solar panel and stuff. I couldn't do it, yeah. And I don't have anybody at that time. I was completely alone. But to be honest with you, I had no assistant, but I had so much luck and so much fun with these, working people, work by hand laborer. They're so good to me, and they take care of me like as if I am their daughter or their mother or their wife, You have to, should do this for you, we should do that for you, because you're alone here, you might fall down, you don't have a phone. You can't, your phone don't work here, you have to go on the street, you cannot go at that time. What if it's raining, it's terrible weather, and you're sick and nobody here, and he insist to install a satellite phone for me. For example, I didn't even know such thing as this. So last day we go out eat together, just by the way, I didn't even plan it. They finished all my work, and I want to call the taxi, which is their friend, who is their friend, but the taxi don't answer. So I go with them, with their working car, filthy, dirty, messy car. I don't mind. And we were talking, I empty all the fridge and give in some of the vegetarian food. I say, this, you see, look like sausage, but it's pure vegan. You try it, tell your wife to fry it and eat with bread or whatever. And this is a vegetarian fillet, this for the other guy, and that is whatever for the other guy. And I explained to them, and then we had a lot of fun in the car. They have a big car, there are all people in there, and I sit in the front. And then we keep calling the taxi, and he doesn't come, he didn't answer. So I said, okay, never mind. You're near my home now? He said, yes, near your home. I said, okay, let's go there, eat together for one time, and then we call him again. I prefer him because he already knew where my way is, and I trust him. He's safe, He's afraid of his wife, so I know he's safe. Okay. So we eat, and so I said to him, you remember we eat together there? And there was one guy who was so short and, big stomach and bald here also, and his wife was so beautiful, like a model, and German. He's Spanish. And you see how happy they are together? He said, yeah, he's my friend. 10 years already. And 2 kids, yeah? And also the other kid from the former wife even come stay with them sometimes. And still happy together. I said, do you know why they're happy? He said, no, I don't know why. He's so ugly. I said, yeah, but don't tell him. I say so also. Never mind. But you see, when he was talking to all of us, or to me, or to any woman of his friend's wife, or to me even, he always put her hand either on her legs here, or on her shoulder, or holding her hand, or sometimes striking her cheeks, Even when he's talking to me or to anybody, he never forget her. You see that? Huh? What kind of woman who wouldn't like that? If you treat your wife like that, it doesn't take more time. You say you don't have time, but you have time. You see the guy, he was talking and eating at the same time, and he's still holding hand on his wife for 10 years, So how can you say to me you don't have time? The guy is talking and eating at the same time and holding his wife and striking her cheek at the same time. So how can you say you don't have time? I say, oh, thank you. And I tell him more and more of the stuff, and then later on he thanked me very much. He said he would try. I said, don't just thank me, do it. If you thank me, then you do it. He said he will. Yes. I said, because you love your wife. The way you talk to me about her, even though you're upset about her, I know you love her. That's why you're upset. So you have to make it work. Then you will be happy. If you make your wife happy, he said, first he argued, how can I make my wife happy? My mother, should be number one. But whenever I treat my mother nicely, that she's upset. But I say, no. You treat your wife nicely. Then your wife will also treat your mother nicely. And she will even push you to come and to treat your mother more nice. Believe me, you try it. Because when your wife is happy, the whole family is happy. And then she will treat your daughter also nicely and everything will be fine. He said, yeah, it's true. Whenever I make her feel like number one, she's sparkling in her eyes and everybody is happy. I said, yeah, I know it. He said, how do you know? I said, well, I'm a woman too, That's what it is. Yes. And so anyway, he said, yes, it's true, huh? Whenever she's happy, everybody's happy. And when she's not happy, and my mother, my daughter also feel, very low, slow, very kind of, depressed, quiet, He said, quiet. Yeah. I say, of course, because you have to put your wife number one. That's why. Because if she's happy, even your mother will be happy because she will treat your mother nicely. Yes, and she will cook good thing for your daughter and she will take care. It's even better. But if you don't treat her nicely, even if you treat your mother nicer, or you treat your daughter nice, nobody will feel nice. Believe me. He say, yeah, I try that. I noticed sometime like that before. I say, then just do it. If you know it's the right thing, then do it again. Continue that way. If you know what's right, then do it. Very simple. Always love her, always pay attention to her, no matter how many people in the room. Then she knows you love her, and then she never feel jealous with your mother or daughter or any girlfriend, boyfriend, no, nada. And he agreed with that. And I just hope he's doing it. I hope next time if I see him again, he become a different man. Because sometimes he look depressed, Yes, it's his own making, huh? Men, they always make excuse. I don't have time. How can I express my love? I said, don't need time. Even. At first he said to me, I'm a poor man, I have to take care of my daughter, go to college. I only drive taxi and my wife doesn't work. How I have... because he says sometimes he buy a little thing for her and she's happy. I say, yeah, of course, she's happy. He said, but I'm a poor man. I cannot afford to buy her better thing or good thing. I said, don't need. If you really pay attention to her and affectionate to her, you don't even need to spend 1 cent. She'll be very happy because she don't need money. She needs your love. He said, yeah, it's true. She really don't care about money that much. Whenever I love her, she don't care. She don't ask me how much I earned today. She don't ask for money, nothing. I say, see, there you are. Secret. Secret of happiness, just to show attention. Always. You don't need a lot of money. I told him don't have to buy, even if you want to buy things, you don't need to buy expensive things. Even just a small box of chocolate. The way you surprise her, the way you give it, with affection, with love. She don't need her. If she marry you, a taxi driver, then she knows already that you don't have that much luxury to offer. But at least you have a beautiful house and you have a daughter and she keep your house clean and good. You tell her that. Tell her all that. Huh? Okay. So he got it. So anyway, one time he brought me into his house. I told you already, but maybe you were not there. I knew his wife is already jealous of anybody, So especially me, maybe, exotic girl, 61 years old, Very, very sissy, special, eh? She's very young now, 30-something. I'm just joking, huh? Just joking, but I don't know if she's jealous with me, but I don't want to risk it, So immediately, because I couldn't change my 500 euro to give him the money, so he brought me to his house to change it for me. And immediately I saw he come home and hug his daughter, blah, 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 and his wife just standing there like a useless item. I knew it. So when we came out, I lectured him a lot. I said, that's why you have trouble with the girl, man. You ask for it. You make her trouble. It's not her fault. It's your fault. So I lectured him long, half English, half Spanish. So he understood everything. So I immediately, when I come in the house, I immediately tell her, oh, this is the wife that he always tell me about. Oh, you're more beautiful than he told me. Now, of course, he cannot express, but you're more beautiful than the way he told me. Oh, he really loves your cooking, you know that. He always tell me. And even if I want to invite him to the Chinese restaurant, he always say, no. My wife cooks so good. I always come home to eat. He didn't say all that, but... But he said, my wife, I want to go home eat with my wife. That's what he said. But he didn't say he cook or anything like that. And then I look at the house, so sparkling, I say, and he also say, oh, what a good woman you are, In your house, you can even eat from the floor because you keep it so clean. And now I know why. Now I really know why. How old is this floor? You just made it new like last month or something. I know it's not, but... She said, no, 10 years already. I said, wow, really 10 years and you keep it like just new? She said, just clean it every day, then it's good. And she's very, very happy. Not because I told her she's good, but because I told her that her husband told me that she is good.
But the people don't need so much.
Don't need so much to make people happy.
Attention and love, no?
Yeah, love and attention. I'm sure he never told her that the house is sparkly clean and her food good. Or maybe he said, oh, it's good, like that. But he don't really emphasize that, how good she is, So I keep telling all that he should tell her. I told it for him. And he was very surprised. And she's happy. And when I go out to taxi, she see me off all the way to the street. Take her hand of daughter and say, saw me out and say, come back again, please. Anytime it's your home. Mi casa is su casa. Come back again all the time. I said, yes, I love, my God, such a house I would like to have, But I'm just a tourist. I just come and go, I'm happy you enjoy your house. And then I take some of the things in the car, cakes or something, and give it to them. Lovely. They love me to bit. That's just the husband should tell her like this, Yeah. So if he does tell her like that, not the same thing like every day like a parrot or a broken record, but there's always something nice to tell about a woman, Something also nice. Yes. It's very easy. You just tell how you feel. Like today, sometimes you're working, but you saw a woman look like your girlfriend, then you come home and tell her, today I saw somebody look like you, and I miss you so much. I wish I could just throw everything and come back to hug you. Something like that. Don't always have to say that she's beautiful or anything. Always something to say. Read a book or something, how to be... Yeah, they write all kind of books, how to be romantic, how to keep your love forever. Both of you read it, not just one. Yeah, surprise. Men also need affection. Surprise.